Season premiere of Law & Order, NBC tonight.
Previously on Titans.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present Richard and Heather Williams.
I'll carry the baby, and I'll convince Richard that it was his. That we conceived during our honeymoon.
I think this decision to let Heather run a multi-million-dollar corporation is pure unadulterated insanity.
Not only are you going to sign those acquisition papers while I'm on my honeymoon, but you're going to assist Heather in every possible way upon our return.
Manage clubs for a living. High-end nightclubs. That new one's this place called Pulse. You ever heard of it?
Yeah, I think so.
Williams family owns the company. Daughters run the clubs.
Welcome aboard, David O'Connor.
After 5 minutes with you, I see nothing but potential.
They leave in an hour on their surprise honeymoon.
Where?
Hawaii.
Why?
I'm all of a sudden not feeling too well. I must be coming down with something.
Richard, I want to get home. I want to get back to our lives, to our new lives together.
We'll leave in the morning.
Where is he? Where is that bastard?
Who?
Peter. Refresh my memory. Did we or did we not put my father's Dress2K.com deal to bed?
Oh, we did, but it seems that your brother doesn't take heel for an answer.
But we signed a contract.
Now, my sense is Peter resents your father's little wedding gift for his new bride.
Tup, it's not his call.
Look, Chandler, he's been locked in there all night. Orders are do not disturb.
Really, do not disturb. Rise and shine, little brother.
You idiot! I was up working all night! Somebody get me a towel!
I just got a call from Ben Stanhope. You remember Ben? We signed a contract to buy his company. He says that you delayed transfer of funds from our bank.
Coffee and a towel now, Stella!
Peter, whatever you're up to, stop!
Chandler, you're new on this riverboat. By stalling, we might save some cash. Capiche? Would somebody get me a towel and a coffee, please? Hi, Samantha.
We gave our word. We signed papers.
Name of the game, Flyboy, is hardball. Rule number 1, stay out of my way.
You're gonna get on that phone and push this sale through. Understand?
Is this a bad time?
Heather, you're back from Hawaii.
Come on, Peter. That's not happiness to see me.
I hear rumblings Dress2K is going south.
There was a bump. It's under control.
A bump. I see. Home a week and already you're covering for Peter. All right, I've got a full day's worth of damage control ahead of me, including Heather's press conference. But we will take this up again later at the house at 4. I'm disgusted with the both of you. Now get out of here.
Nice tan. Still think that qualifies you for the Fortune 500?
It's ironic. Storm rolls in, everything's trashed, yet somehow we still end up together.
No. You end up alone.
Right between love and war is where the fire is. You keep me wanting more. It is the finest love. No, nobody crosses mine. Our heart's invisible, no pain, no gain. Baby, it don't mean a thing. It is the finest love. No, nobody crosses mine. Try. And I do love this game.
Let's take 5.
Look, I was hired to manage the club, okay?
which means no looking over my shoulder, no second guessing.
All I
no-
suggested was the band sign a contract.
Exactly, which will soon entail a slew of demands in writing, which is exactly what I was trying to avoid.
I thought you said you liked them.
I do like them, but it was my call, okay?
You know, I could have you fired right now for insubordination.
I'll save you the trouble. I quit.
David, I was only kidding. David, I was just joking. Come on. You never seen a girl joke before? Not even a little? Not even... poquito?
Oh, we did sign the band.
Yes, we did.
So then I guess we're getting dangerously closer to it, aren't we?
To what?
Me asking you out?
Well, you know what they say about fraternizing in the workplace.
No, what's that?
Disaster in the making.
Hi, Laurie. Well, better get to those contracts. Okay, see you later.
Hello. You forgot, didn't you? You were supposed to pick me up. Remember we were going to take Mother to lunch?
Lori, I can't. We're kind of up against it work-wise. Would you tell Mom I'll make it up to her?
Jen, is everything okay around here? Is David working out?
Yeah. We just closed the deal.
Lois, please messenger these papers over to W.R. Torgan and Company ASAP.
Yes, Mr. Williams.
Hold all my calls, and I assume the press conference for Dress 2K is in progress?
Yes, Mr. Williams.
Good.
Miss Williams! Having such little experience, are you really qualified to run a company?
Well, sir, I'm a woman. Last I heard, we weren't qualified to run anything.
Mrs. Williams, word has it you have a sixth sense on how to dress the American female. Is that true?
My strategy, though hardly politically correct, is to take a page out of the history books. Women dressing for men. Whatever is sexy, whatever is classy or alluring or both, that'll be the basis upon which our company rests. In short, we're not just going to kick some ass. We're going to show a little.
I just want to say that regarding issues of finance, my son Peter and I will always be available to advise Heather.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you very much. That'll be all for now. Thanks.
Great snow job. 3.5 for con artistry, 0 for credibility.
You sure those aren't your SAT scores, Peter?
How'd I ever perceive you as a threat?
A threat? Peter, I'm shocked. I thought we would be working together for the family.
We will, until you fall flat in your face, in which case Dress 2K will be the last company my father will ever buy you.
You think? Even though Wall Street's just valued our stock at over $200 a share, a full 50 points higher since I've come aboard, huh? Well, Peter, I'm sure you're right, and I'd love to stay and talk about it, but then I'd be late for my nail appointment. Toodles.
I'm running a little late, so I'll meet you at the restaurant in about 10 minutes, okay?
Okay, love you.
Right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Mrs. Williams? Gwen Williams?
Yes?
Edith Davis, Child Services, State of Ohio.
Howard Check, Chung, LA County.
Here's my social worker's license, my identification, and authorization.
I'm sorry, I'm confused. Authorization for what?
To deliver the boy, of course. Your late sister's son, Ethan Benchley.
Ethan? Oh my God, come in.
I'm sorry. Didn't you get our letters? Oh, no, not again. The front office said they'd contacted you.
Well, they didn't. Does his father know that he's here?
We just flew in from Newberry, Ohio.
The boy's been abandoned, ma'am, a week ago. His father was last reported on a flight bound for Europe.
Your late sister prearranged that if anything ever happened to her or her husband...
See, both Ohio and California law require the boy be placed either with family or in a foster home.
Actually, I have the pre-approved forms right here for you to sign.
Ethan, are you okay? You probably don't remember me, do you?
Not really.
Ethan, since there's an issue about your home right now, Miss Davis here has legal papers that would allow you to stay with me. Would that be okay with you?
Here are your copies, and we'll call over the next few days to see how things are going. Oh, Ethan, that game of hearts on the plane. Thanks for letting me win.
You didn't mention the kid's rap sheet. Vandalism, the anger issue.
Hey, one surprise per day. That's my limit.
And I will not tolerate power grabs every time I step outside of the city.
You were in Hawaii. You said you weren't to be disturbed.
Come on, you think I don't know you're trying to sandbag Heather?
Dad, that woman has about as much business sense as an iguana.
That is my wife you're talking about.
And this is our company I'm trying to keep afloat. And if you don't like my tactics, trust me, I have 3 offers from other companies as we speak.
Really? Well, that is quite a threat. Of course, my lawyer informs me that you sought them out. And of the 3 offers we're talking about, I'm told that Previtt & Company requires a $5 million buy-in, Tricordia launders cash for the mafia, and Elway Notch Inc. is filing for bankruptcy. But by all means, you're sitting so pretty. Quit.
You know, Dad, one of these days I just might.
You stay. Why didn't you call me when your brother tried to scuttle the Dress 2K deal?
I thought I could handle it.
Translation, you don't squeal. You know, I don't think you understand big business, Lieutenant. It's about cunning. Who's left standing at the end of the day? And the prize is not money. The prize is power. The power to bend another's will to execute yours. Then and only then do you receive the dubious distinction of being called an honorable man.
I understand.
Do you? Because, frankly, I can't afford any more weak links in my team.
I can handle whatever's thrown at me.
Good. Chandler, I was hoping you'd say that.
Yes.
Chandler, it was my idea to come back early from Hawaii. I missed you.
You can't tell my father you're pregnant.
It's not that easy.
You're still one. Look, what we once had, it's over. Understand? Dead.
You want to bet?
So, what else did my mom say in her letters? Stuff about me?
Mm-hmm. How funny you are. Your life. Your father. His temper. After your mom died, it must have been difficult being alone with your dad.
Look, no offense, but you don't really want me and I don't really belong here, so...
But I do want you here.
Can you just lend me $20? I'll catch a cab and I'll get out of your hair.
Did he hurt you?
Lady, you live in a $1 trillion house. How could you know what it's like to be hurt?
Listen, Ethan, I know it's been tough.
Why weren't you at my mother's funeral?
Because your father told me after the fact.
You said you're a bitch and that you don't care.
He lied. I was devastated by your mother's death. I loved my sister, and she loved me. Look, I know you like to cut to the chase. So do I. I want you to stay the night. Give us a chance. Can you do that?
One night. After that, no promises.
So I was just in the neighborhood and...
And you thought you'd drop off 2 tons of blueprints to my humble cubbyhole.
Something like that, yeah.
Samantha,
Listen, Chandler,
last
about
night.
the pool house.
I want to apologize.
I thought you were avoiding me.
I thought you were avoiding me.
Well, I was. Until I came up with this clever excuse to deliver these prints. What's wrong, Chandler? What's going on? I've never seen you so tortured. In fact, I've never seen you tortured at all.
Hey.
Hey. I'll see you later.
Guess I came at the wrong time.
She was just dropping off blueprints.
At 10 at night. Give me a break.
My father sent them.
Chandler, do you have any idea how many guys at Global, including me, have tried to hit on Samantha since she graduated Brown?
What, she doesn't date?
Well, sure, she goes out. But if one thing's become clear, it's that something or someone is holding her back.
Yeah, well, if you're trying to say it's me.
What, you're not interested in a relationship?
Not now, no.
Oh, well, that's weird, because if Samantha isn't either, it just might work out.
What might just work out?
2 negatives equal a positive? The much heralded laws of nature? Look, it might be that you and Samantha don't even have a choice in the matter, that you're meant to be. And you don't mess with Mother Nature.
Glad to see you're still up. I was having problems deciphering these latest Dress 2K statistics.
Finally found the right excuse. I was wondering when you'd show up.
All right, Peter. I'll admit it that I may have underestimated you.
Not the first, won't be the last.
I've come to realize that when it comes to business, I'm going to need a very skilled ally. You.
Oh, really? And why would I join forces with my darling stepmother?
Oh, Daddy's approval, maybe? More power? My undying friendship?
Listen, dear, you may have freeze-dried my father into a post-hypnotic state of acquiescence, but I don't mesmerize so easily.
Is that a no?
It's a nothing, because I've seen you coming since day one. So why don't you strut your perky little bottom back to Daddy and leave me alone? And a favor, on the way out, don't slam the door.
Titans will be right back.
I'm telling you, the kid is trouble. I'm getting a weird vibe. I even stopped leaving my jewelry out.
Oh, come on. Ethan's just frightened. Can't you see that? He doesn't know anyone here.
Oh, God. You're exerting yourself to be a mother again.
Lori, that boy is my sister's son.
He's also a teenager. Hormonally, he's about to enter the twilight zone.
Well, he'll get through it.
Can you guarantee that? Because I sure as hell haven't.
So what are you saying? That Ethan doesn't deserve the same chances that you had?
No, we're just saying that it's a huge responsibility, and you have your own life to think of.
Oh, I see. So we should just abandon him. I mean, it happened to him once. Why not do it to him again? Is that it? Is that truly what you're proposing?
No, of course not.
All right, then. Let's proceed on faith. Ethan is one of us. He's family. He's a Williams.
Hello, Heather. I mean, Mrs. Williams. I've set up a PR meeting at 11, design confabs at 12, and legal's got us down for a conference call after lunch.
What are you doing in my office?
Richard didn't tell you? I'm your new number 2.
Problems? Word is you've been assigned to babysit Heather. Not working out, huh? You ask me, it's proof positive the Wicked Witch is in over her head. I mean, you know this company inside out. Who'd ever reject help from the lovely, ever-efficient Samantha Sanchez?
Peter, whatever you're angling for, stop. Stop with the scheming, stop with the flattery, stop with the whole I'm really not such a bad guy routine, because it's not going to work, okay? Not in this lifetime, not in this universe.
Love the pumps.
So you assign me a number 2, but you decide not to discuss it with me first?
Scott and I'll come back later.
So not only am I to be underestimated and second-guessed, I'm given the honor of not being consulted with first.
Now look, Heather,
No, darling, you look. I do not need a babysitter.
Samantha is one of our finest assets.
And I choose who my executives are, not you.
And given some of the outrageous ideas you've been spewing lately, I thought she might be able to keep your feet more firmly on the planet.
Okay, she's hired. See that store back there? Chaos. Belly shirts next to high-end perfume. I mean, complete clutter. How's a woman supposed to buy anything this millennium when she's constantly developing a migraine?
So, Dress 2K will be touting
clarity. I believe that the hip-conscious internet customer will flock to our site convinced that we will have what they want. You think I'm crazy?
Yes, but good crazy. I find myself agreeing with everything you've said, but look, let's not kid ourselves. One clothing line succeeds where another one fails based on two things, luck and more luck. And the latter costs money.
So? Richard has millions.
Wrong. Family has millions. And politically speaking, little gets done at Williams Global without the full support of its members.
Okay. First order of business, win over the Williams family. Now, if I could just get them all under the same roof.
Well, when I was growing up, they had these traditional dinners every Thursday night.
You're saying I should throw a dinner party?
Sort of a peace conference.
I like it. Now, say I was to host such a dinner. Don't the Williams tend to disagree when two or more of them are in the same room?
Did you know that Richard has one of the finest wine cellars in all of Beverly Hills?
Oh, I get it. So you're suggesting a little food, a little wine?
I wouldn't dare suggest anything. I am, after all, just your babysitter, right?
Received a written contract from our illustrious band members. Tell me, since when did we start including cost of living increases?
Sorry, the contract was my mistake. It won't happen again.
Uh-huh. Let me ask you something. Why are you falling on your sword for Jenny? I'm fully aware that it was her idea to put that band's deal in writing.
Doesn't it ever exhaust you, micromanaging both your sister and the clubs?
David, Jenny's overly sensitive, so it really doesn't help anyone for you to coddle her.
So this isn't about the band.
My point is, my sister's often too quick to get involved with guys, usually the wrong guys.
And you're left to pick up the pieces.
Yes, and they often cut deep.
Okay, so maybe Jenny has finally found someone who will listen more and act less.
Maybe. But then again, maybe that someone isn't up to handling her.
Well, who should I handle then? You?
David. My sister's an alcoholic.
You know, last I checked, alcoholism was a disease, not a character flaw.
I love my sister, and I would do anything for her, anything.
Not just divulging her secrets?
Listen to me. She is emotionally fragile. I don't want her hurt. Excuse me.
I will cherish you forever.
Heather, I think you should calm down.
Calm down? My husband's over at his ex-wife's house. Why don't you calm down?
Aspirin, Mrs. Williams?
I'll take care of it, Edward. Thank you.
My two favorite executives. Hello, darling.
Richard. Nice day?
The usual parade of crises and dull administrators.
Really? I thought that perhaps you would run into an old friend.
Let's see. There's Bobby Sisko, just home from the Bahamas. Edward, martini, please.
Actually, I was thinking more along the lines of, I don't know, say maybe Gwen? Or wasn't that your car that I just saw parked in her driveway?
Samantha, would you excuse us, please? Thank you. My darling, I do believe you're checking up on me. Are you jealous?
No, I'm jealous of no one.
Good, because I was over at Gwen's just now to greet my nephew, Ethan.
You're kidding.
No, it seems like the boy's been abandoned and Gwen is taking him in. Now, truth is, I was next to her for all of 5 minutes.
Richard, I feel like such a fool.
Yeah, but you're an incredibly sexy fool.
How can I ever make it up to you?
I'll think of something.
Wait, I have an idea. How about I throw you a dinner party on Thursday night, just like the ones that I've heard so much about? It can be to welcome your nephew back into the family, a fresh start. And Gwen, too.
I don't know.
Richard, don't you trust me?
Yeah, it's the others I'm worried about.
Oh, baby, it'll be fabulous, I promise you. And all you'll have to do is show up.
Well, it's that way.
How about I put it this way? You don't have a choice.
Samantha here.
Where are you going?
We're not finished.
Chandler?
Ever see Scream? I'm the caller. Do everything I say, or else. Go outside, through the rear door, and don't ask questions. Keep walking through the rose garden toward that tree.
Chandler? Chandler?
Samantha, look up. Remember the old tree house? 6 rungs up, 2 branches over.
We called it Paradise.
God, those were good times. Up there, watching the clouds drift by and baying at the moon.
We laughed a lot, didn't we?
Cried some too. I miss those days. I miss being a kid.
Remember our first kiss? Raining like mad, soaked to the bone. Not a day goes by I don't think about that kiss.
I need that girl from my past, Samantha. I need those feelings again.
Paradise.
I think I found it.
Therefore, I think it absolutely prudent to decrease our debt load by selling off whatever assets...
Why is there no man in your life, Samantha?
Pardon me?
Well, you're flying solo. Why?
I really couldn't tell you. How's gazpacho?
Warm. What about Peter? I mean, he's obviously very attracted to you.
Peter and me, I'd sooner die.
Then Scott. Gotcha. Just friends. Well, I mean, there's Chandler. No, not Chandler. Really? Well, Samantha, how tasty. I mean, you know, he's not my type or anything, but I can definitely see how someone would be interested in taking a slice of that beefcake. But still, Chandler, I mean, wouldn't that qualify as incest?
Well, it's true growing up we were like brother and sister.
Yes, it must have been hard growing up the housekeeper's daughter.
No. Actually, it was...
It was what?
Paradise. I had a wonderful childhood. The Williams treated me like their own child. It was only when I got out into the real world that I discovered what it was like to be judged.
Jenny, are you all right?
Fine. Why? My mascara running?
No, you're just walking towards the front door as if you were about to be hanged.
Let's go, please. We can take a drive, get a bite by the ocean.
What's the matter? You're shaking like a leaf.
No, look, I've been to these family dinners 1,000 times before. At best, it's a dysfunctional nightmare.
Come on, it can't be that bad.
David, things get said.
So just turn the other cheek.
Sorry, forget it, all right? There's no way you'll ever understand.
You're dying for a drink.
Lori, right? Yeah, she told you I'm a booze hound.
And now if she told me that you were an ex-booze hound, there's a difference. Hey, you get the urge, you just look at me, okay? I'll be there for you.
Too much in this, huh?
Oh, thank you. Ah, Jenny. Fashionably late as usual. And this must be Brother Jack's protege, David, is that right?
Pleasure, Mr. Williams.
Nice to meet you. David, have you met my nephew, Ethan? Ethan? David?
Nice to meet you.
Hello, David. I'm Gwen. I've heard really nice things about you.
How do you do? Now I see where your daughters get their beauty.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, Ethan. Pretty spiffy duds. Your aunt has good taste, huh? Mother, I see you decided to show your flag.
As your father taught me in business, keep your friends close, your enemies closer.
Party over? Already? Chandler, my boy, and Samantha. My evening is complete.
Hi, Chandler Williams. Tony Proprovino, my boss, right?
It's actually Ethan, your cousin. You must be the Navy guy, the pilot, right?
Just call him Flyboy. He hates it. Hi, I'm Samantha.
Listen, kids, Heather and I are off to Seattle tomorrow night, so hold down the fort. You know, I still feel as if someone is missing.
Well, that would be me.
Oh my. Look what the cat dragged in. Scarlett O'Hara. But isn't this supposed to be Who Wants to Marry a Millionaire?
Oh, you look exquisite.
Oh, thank you.
Heather, how lovely to invite us to your beautiful home.
Oh, Gwen, how wonderful for you to come. And this must be your nephew, Ethan.
Nice dress. Keeps it up, Velcro.
They're called breasts. Welcome, welcome.
Word has it that you finished redecorating.
Well, my designer managed to do it before I moved in. Can I give you the 10-cent tour?
Yes, I'd like that. Though I hear it cost $250 now. Of $1 million, that is.
What do you want to bet they're clawing each other inside of 10 minutes?
So I chose these drapes specifically because they were made of the finest Chinese silk.
Shouldn't we be getting back?
Though I'd much prefer they kept out the morning sun. You know Richard, he's such an early riser.
Really? How strange. When we were married, he loved sleeping in.
Oh, trouble getting up.
Not at all. Trouble getting sleep.
All right, David, why don't you sit over there, and Laurie right there, it's fine. Chandler, Samantha, either side of me. Thank you.
Ms. Williams?
Well, I'd like to start by toasting the newest member of our noble clan, Ethan Benchley. May you be a beacon of light, a light by which we can all gather around for warmth, love, and illumination.
Here, here.
You're here.
Cheers.
Here, here.
Darling, you're not drinking? You're not becoming a teetotaler, too, are you?
Oh, no, it's just that wine doesn't seem to agree with me lately.
Ah, well, that's fine. Just one more toast to our own splendid Samantha. Recently promoted as Heather's chief executive at Dress2K.com.
You're here.
Here, here.
Cheers.
You're here.
Cheers. I have to tell you how excited I am to have all the heads of the divisions here. Laurie, so tell me, how's it going at the club?
Oh, very well. Looks like another record quarter.
Well, Richard, you must be so proud of all your children. I mean, they're all so bent on success.
You know, Ethan, this evening reminds me of a party we once threw years ago. Samantha and Chandler were just kids then, and they decided to investigate the so-called pleasures of tobacco.
I thought we had a deal.
Yeah, I broke it. It's a spoiled little rich girl thing. Actually, I've been sneaking wine at these little soirees since I was 14. My Thursday night tradition. Don't worry, Daddy carries rug insurance.
It's convenient, isn't it? Blaming others for your weakness.
Gee, you know, you nailed me, Davy boy.
You feel sorry for yourself and then pretend you don't want pity.
True. Sad, but true. But I've got this emotional baggage pole vaulting down my brainstem right now, so if you don't mind, fuck off.
Fine. But I won't support your habit. Not yours, not anyone's.
And after inhaling several of my finest Cuban cigars, the kids got sick as dogs and threw up all over the house.
Wait. And then they tried to clean it up with the vacuum cleaner.
You know what? That is very funny because I was just going over the books at dress2k.com.
The books? Darling, we're talking about family.
Yes, dear, I know that. If you would let me finish, I was about to make an analogy with your little story and the latest statistics regarding the female demographic.
Oh, so that's why the shindig. I love it. Heather's motivation for this dinner. She's trying to suck up to us. She wants to nail down more cash for Dress 2K. Next time, try Merlot. Red always for beef. Chardonnay for fish.
Dare you?
Something I said?
Titans will return.
Damn stupid machine never works here. Let me do that. No, I can do it. What if you just... Oh, are you okay? Oh, no, I'm fine, all right? I'm fine.
You left early last night, Jen, and What happened?
Did it ever occur to you that I might not like our family torture sessions?
Oh, come on, Jen. We had a couple chuckles.
You amaze me, Lori. I bitch, and like always, you just gloss it over. Did you ever get tired of being perfect? Oh, no. Here it comes. Ladies and gentlemen, Sullen Stare number 5 by Lori Williams.
Well, what would you have me do then?
For starters?
Yes.
I'd have you not tell people, especially potential lovers, that I'm an alcoholic. Call me fickle, but it
Now,
tends to put a bit of a
Jen,
damper
what-
on the relationship.
I was trying to protect you.
Protect me?
Yes.
Or your own interest in David. Oh, what?
What?
You think I don't see the way you look at him, huh? You think I don't see his occasional glance your way?
No, Jen, if I've done anything, I mean, maybe
Just
I didn't
forget
try to
it.
stand.
Just forget it.
Jen, what is wrong?
All right, look, the truth is, I botched it with David last night. I was trying to sneak a drink. He said stop. I told him to get out. And I'm just afraid that I'd boner with him.
Oh, you don't know that. Not for sure. Where are you going?
Where does any self-loathing drunk go at 8 in the morning? AA.
I gotta tell you, folks, I was tempted, because I could smell it. I could taste the wine on my lips. And while my friend was at her most vulnerable, I remained cold as steel. Why? Because I wanted that drink. I needed that booze. So what did I do? I knocked a glass to the floor. But not to help her, to help myself. Because I was the weaker one. Big fat liar up on his high horse. I haven't had a drink in 7 years and I don't aim to start. But my friend, I don't know. I like this girl. We have a lot in common. But the bottom line is, can she stay off the sauce? If so, I think we have a chance. I think she has a chance. A chance at a life that means something. And all this, well, that's what it's all about, right?
Mr. Williams, I believe Miss Sanchez is on line 2 for you, sir.
Thank you, Edward. I'll take it in the pool house. Samantha, we still on for dinner?
Dinner? Who said anything about dinner?
Good. I was just about to get dressed. Now I won't have to.
Oh. Clothing optional. Wow. Was that on the invitation?
Yeah, well, what about the glass slipper, Cinderella? How will I carry it without pockets?
Flyboy, are you messing with my head?
I'll see you in an hour. Look for me. I'll be the one with a rose between my teeth. Bye.
You ready, darling?
Honey, would you mind terribly if I didn't go with you to Seattle? All of a sudden, I'm not feeling so well.
What's the matter? Do you have a fever?
I'm not sure, maybe. I know that there's a flu going around. Would you mind?
Yes, actually, I would, but I'm more concerned about your health. All right, I'll tell you what, I'm running late. Why don't you stay here, get some rest, and I'll call you from the plane.
Thank you.
If you're running away, I suspect you'll need more than that $10 and the pack of gum in your pocket.
Payback for the gum.
Aren't you being just a tad ungrateful? My family's welcomed you with open arms.
Was that before or after Peter had wine thrown in his face?
That was unfortunate.
Yeah. So was parading me around in a monkey suit. But that's the long-term plan, isn't it? Make me into another trophy to put on your shelf?
Don't be hard like your father, Ethan. That's a road to nowhere.
Maybe that's where I belong.
Are you scared? Is that it? Is that the reason for all the sarcasm?
I'm not scared of anything, okay? If I put my mind to something, it's done. I see a goal, I conquer it. It's that simple. Ask anyone. Ask
your father?
My mother.
You know what I think, Ethan? I think you're afraid to be loved. You don't want to be hurt again. But no one's going to hurt you here. I promise.
You got a towel for a stranger? I guess I locked myself out.
Yeah, sure. Look, I was just leaving. My keys to the house are on the tables.
I'm so sorry about this. It's just nobody else is home. I'm all by myself.
I'm sure you'll manage.
You know, Chandler, I really have tried so hard to resist coming over here. It's just that I'm so weak that way.
Look, I told you we can't do this.
Especially at night. It is so hard trying to fall asleep knowing that you're just 20 yards away. Don't try and tell me that you don't feel the same thing, because I know that you do.
Stop.
I know that deep down in your bones, you feel exactly the same way.
You planned this, didn't you? The bathing suit, the towel.
Come on. You know you want me. You want me as much as I want you, and there's nothing that either of us can do about it.
Father, damn it. You're married to my father. I can't.
Stay tuned for...
People, I'm on the set of Frasier to try and find out what happened with Niles and Daphne after they ran away together.
Hello, who are you?
I'm your Winnebago driver.
You're lying.
Pretty much. Listen, do you guys know what happened with Niles and Daphne?
Oh, yes.
You do?
See, we drive off in the Winnebago, and we soon find out that Daphne and Maris are the same person.
Oh my... You're lying.
Pretty much. Go away.
Security!
The new season of Frasier premieres Tuesday on NBC.
Just a hint.
No hints.
I make great cookies.